Ale fonsaje de. Ale fonsaje. Ale fonsaje. Ale fonsaje. Muna dabo sanka baluo. Ale fonsaje. Mbe useni dabo julalema. Ale fonsaje. Juloka manga maje. Ale fonsaje. Ni aja manda maje. Ale fonsaje. Suluo simbeneleda. Ale fonsaje. Useni masata. Alale amansa andi ale ponsaji mbaro da bodima ale ponsaji mbaro da bodima ale ponsaji enu mukunda.
Okay, ala baraka bari wala bal konto na jitu line pansaba bi ram salongo John Carotil mani lolo. So kuta it's really late in Europe. It's past 11 in Europe and past 10 in the Gambia. So yalo new World Cup time football na be caring. You want to watch certain games. I was watching Germany, Ecuador, and also Ivory Coast cross South game. You know, y'all told me football fans already. So my program of start no June, but some of them Friday late. So and all these days, at least I got a bit of time working from home. So sometimes it's not bad. Men a quick program keda like Hana man jam for. I told men join the TikTok with the mal welcome la. It's really hot, very very hot. Yalo nanyu fatara deni kol Gambia nin kandia be mola mol ko le do nyu fatara deni kol Gambia nin kandia be kere mol ko le do so kombare nga bawala fatara deni ko do biba. It's really really hot. There's and yalo Europe kando and in Gambia kando e fatara. There is the humidity here is very high. You know, for nyobuko soto. Gambia les yirol beje mol kata si bantale. Si fonyo suma be fela ni tulo kanire ta si alial jotayal so bari jang tuba du kan wax nañ. So doko I'm not wearing any shirt sisla no candidate I wouldn't blame you honestly. It's you know it's so hot been there for pisal talent. Oh my god, when will this heat wave go away? Because European bungolo buka air conditioner sort of. Dalo isa in Europe ka kandibaga European bungol man ko America where AC le bungol kono jang whatever because it all factor in. So fan yin air cooler fenkol iko le so do and often ni me that use la bake ni wala say but I cold it or something. So sometimes it's a bit challenging. You want to find that balance. Moka no na lan European online bantaba tay madinga da fenko fam fale ma falenko nyinatal ngay ñinatal man UDP logo keje ñinata wala bata go keje ba okay because sign na convention o kan ngama mobile o kala mota say mota fole man convention o kala mota but ngama sama fanam fundraising me kala in Brikama yeah, so that's fine. Fundraising in the 20s 25th. Was it the 27th? When is it? 25th, summer 26th, 27th, Sibito. Not tomorrow. I'm a Sibito. Brikama, UDP fundraising. We wish the party good luck. And also good news. UDP Media Studio Soto. Media team were announced we are the first political party in Gambia to have our own media studio. UDP will lead and others follow. Patite Gambia may Nying Studio Soto and want to congratulate Sehu Kamara, the head of the UDP Media and Communication, and the entire media team. So Ali fundraising all menkejang purka patio makoi. Money is being put into the right use. Aliajela netalo studio nyinya tabak. Before ning modo leben the platform da ko dega no studio bobu samo daha studio mo daha GRTS. Akonya su fekkee ne studio boobu lu ma gisi online moo dax GRTS ngay ko baax na daal ndolu yodo bi ndol ñun amuñ caaxande ntole tariata ku yalla dorom isen to ku ya UDP kedatene UDP fenkedatene. So congratulations to everybody in UDP and million donation of an we want to thank you, the media team want to thank you, and let's keep the momentum kapati yo makoi because ndamale kan sifa kino ntol marilai mo kan sponsor fongola parti dingol la ko dul bondi aliaje. So we are the first political party me alongo we've got our own studio in Gambia. NPP ni la kobe iman studio soto iman media so bari ala itol man need itol GRTS ka use le no good no bari ala mo buka GRTS jibe I cannot even remember when was the last time GRTS Gambia no buka GRTS la moy GRTS wol bi jele goro mo buke la moy hanes wo kono fam mol ka oda channel sol la jibe because GRTS buka programme kalantangol dorong programme kalantangol wala ka bono wor jere it has no benefit for Gambians. GRTS has zero benefit for Gambians. Ni UDP manse ko nana and told we will try to change that narrative. Product program Kendall Bekela and GRTS will be for every Gambian. Atekela comment manse ko na drop. I saw you that. Yeah, well done malum. So minala jan neka kodol address susu na bekla ko. But I also want to start with basic civic education. Ning Uncle Larry ning Dr. Manika program will mention that Monday I continue before ning Uncle Larry kachata jingularo. So if not again in the next edition, maybe update Dylan again about ning coalition talks. They will be updating us on every program that day. They will give us further updates on Munel Bekekang, Kol Bekekang Yaming. Okay, so Minawul Mbol Senen the Kolas and the Akanyami. They will clear some doubts for us. And ya for nyimene be caring bawo nyin coalition yamu abe kekane and akala direction o men ambele ngalong modol ko they want to elbow UDP out of the way. So all be keka nyo nyame all be keka dol ba vola we don't want anybody we don't want coordination, we want contest. You have to contest lela. They don't want they want the other C, not the CONT. Ilafita wala CONTEST imalafi CORONATION the coronation imalafi wala. So ilafita contest lala. So abe bateyat. So ndol UDP nak ndol ni motita primaries la is out of the way. Aman ken sila talade. But primaries me alon ko nyonene wala beje nakarole beje ida maleta complot ye UDP vote out ndol keba kotoba pati dindi merentol men nata science ay ngemoto e go ga UDP le keba wa ne yalo wax bo mu nonu buñ ci sonal sa alin kana ñoo lolu mom du mëna dem. So okay, lafta diam la ko dole fana na jam kono manna ko ngajele adiamo be sharing online molbe dolbe UDP ngol Tony Kang Menkata na cousins or la koti. Ika avoid UDP busala yara killing all, and it's not good to do that generalization. Later on, dole funtita kuno. Therefore, bring a later roje because ndenga experience when sort of sign in Gambia political to say who said le mamodo for it. Yalon kuni metaji every day you learn. Hadabadingo you have to learn every day. Yes, Nima learn then you are not ready. Learn karangolom dunia homo karangoleti. So even in political kono, whatever any you let kono, even mun feel kono, you have to learn. Even in media kono, you have to learn. You have to learn what to say and what not to say. Ibe topical maybe double allergy, imagine double topical mental is all part of the learning curve. And then one mistake like na brindu na you struggle kono. Ani Gambia politico in Karanta back. Bakari Bajila Padiemu na bondi dunjane a corrector. So more other information dinner from United States. Ko Bakari Bajila Kornalom and the main information dinner definitely digga America kibar jama for nika correctly. But that came out to be wrong. For not a Bakari Bajila apologize. Barinte mole ya dinna ndemanta America and amari assurance dinna ko correct information nam so nata a post but later in another proof ko yara fala friend na koralo woti nata publicly ngabaka. From that point I am always now extremely careful what to post on my wall. I double check, I triple check. Wala na nawek la letter. Later on, menga post Nawek is seeking for extra 70 kilowatts, megawatts from Senelec. Bring a letter on you Samanda. I didn't want to post it. Meya Kinyan and Guy go, is this authentic? Then we had to double check. We contacted the Mole contact from Gambia. And I reckon this is authentic. Well, another courage to take a warlord. But bring a warlord to imagine Jumale Funtita Jan Nawek Mamfundi Mafoko, this is false. Mazakuna Mamfuna because Yalu Tonyalum. Barola Bamala later before Ngalo Neko was credible because Ngalo Nemea didn't know what misinformation. By Masakuna for another bring a later post in Arafoko Tonyalum. It will form Kif of staff on another Funtiako Tonyalum. So for me, credibility is very, very important. Mafoko credibility is not important to others. I'm speaking for myself. So couldn't bring all letter oje. The bring a letter on Ngalo Neko, it's AI generated. Common sense. I didn't even need to ask anybody. And along the way, I didn't post it. And in one of our forums, somebody posted it there. And somebody said, no, this is not accurate information. And as the day went by, it realized that even the people who posted it apologized for it's wrong information, which is good. It's good to apologize. And I want to commend them. But I think this should give us all be careful politically. We should not try to do this smear campaign. I mean, important. Let's do our decent politics. In political, let's discern this. Our leaders have always been asking for that. Bausino political is clean. If anybody is following Bausino political is Bausino that in Sifaldo. It's not good. Bausino that out of him, that out of him. So I'll not emulate. Hadamadi yamu mistake or the more bigger mistake, but let's just do something that is right. And in day and age, AI from a more button the back. So you don't know what is accurate, you don't know what is false because AI is. But there are some things, if you do it double check, triple check, you can know that it's AI. And let's all be mindful of it. Let nobody fall for the bait. Let nobody fall. And sometimes you can make catastrophic blunders. So it's a lesson learning, and it's wrong, but it's good that the people who did it came out to say, they apologize, which is good because they mistake. Okay, you can apologize for that because ni had a mistake that you can just apologize. I'm unnecessary because, and the good thing is, you see our UDP leadership doesn't even venture in this. Our officials don't get participate in some of these things, and we wouldn't be. Let's just safeguard some of these things. It's not important. I would say it on the platform here because Monabekering, I am doing campaign for United Democratic Party, and on Tonya me along Hana from affect afo. Tonya is very difficult. Wala na mandingol go Tonya. Sural ko dega. Sural nyine dega kanila. Iko Tonya dimitale. Wala na Tonya ni ba follow sometimes. Even if Tonya follow, you can come under. You can get into trouble. But main important than if Tonya follow the line in alay. And as I go trouble or any alay dia will shut in hadamadi dia. Yes, I think that was improper. It doesn't matter who, and we should all try to distance ourselves from it. It's not good. Our politics, when we are not sure of something, we said, it's an allegation, and you cover yourself. But another tip dealer Gambianola, put a moment menu online. If you see a document, wait for conventional media houses like Kerfatu, Standard Newspaper, to share it, and even watch on Gambia. They are very credible. Near later Roje, Yaje Wolma share. Take your time. Mavoni Wolman Fengofen say Amanke Tonatide. But 99%, hold your breath, chill, and wait for those media houses to share it. In that case, Niwolia share, Hanite share, you don't get the blame. the blame goes to those people. Like, because being in Kerfati News Bondi or member Kiri Pamodu Boja in News Bondi, I will go and say, well, according to member Kiri, this is what happened. Nobody's going to blame Sekou Sedili for that. If that story happens to be false, then it's on the media house. So that's just a little advice that I want to give. Okay, I learned that lessons. When you see something, wait for the conventional media houses in Gambia to share it. It helps you. And Toronto, sometimes you can get into trouble. So in Nintendo news, ngaje standard newspaper ma publish, Kerfatu ma publish, ngaje member Keri ma watch from Gambia. I always take my time. All right. For now, a credible letter sort of from a very authentic person, like this Nawek letter. Najeko media house is all more published, but it's very authentic. Okay, so love to give a little bit of advice, to everybody. I think we can learn from it, because sometimes when these things happen, it can be embarrassing. It can be very, very embarrassing for people, because if I say something and it come out to be false, even if you apologize, you always feel that it's very difficult to defend. Okay, so that's just a little advice that I want to give on. But let's move past that. Okay, Sislako Invi, that's why I didn't even share it. It's true. Let's all. But it's a lesson learning for all of us. Hopefully we will learn. And this political polarization, member caring. But it's not the entire UDP that did that. Also, it will find an email at generalization of UDP 10. No. Some people in the party did it, but it's not everybody. Some people, and I think they should just try to separate that. No advice, the dealer. So, Ibalona le Conte say who said the Hanin Fekume Alongo among UDP, among favor. When I want to talk about it, I talk about it here. Okay, and I wish everybody will do that on their platforms. And because Gambia nil after Tonya defend the wrong. It will be very ingenious on my part for me to be silent on this, because I was embarrassed yesterday. I was very, very embarrassed myself. And for me, it was not good. And I would just leave it there. So now let's go to Adama Barrow. Okay. Adama Barrow. Ilamansa Kunabe Menkega is very scary. Nawek has written to the managing director of NAWEC, has written a letter to the Minister of Petroleum, Permanent Secretary Minister of Petroleum, to seek for approval for the extra 70 megawatts sort of from Senelec. When I saw this letter, I got deflated, because Manigambi Funyo Jim right now. Ñun lu nekk dañoo rely on Senegal jox nañu courant. They've been supplying us. We owe them $16.1 million. How man that lolu fay nañ ko ndax fayuñ ko, because that was from 2024. They haven't updated us. Ndax lolu areas bobu nu clear nañ ko. Legi ñu ne area problem in Nawek bi is technical, is about capacity la. The Barrow mo gënon fi ne they have ñoom dañu am excess of Nawek capacity. Barrow tam génn na fi mu ne ñun tam dañoo supply Senegal courant. Loolu la Barrow wax. So now this letter is here. It was dated, let me check the letter. It's dated 12th of June. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Petroleum and Energy and Mines, Banjul. Subject: request for government approval and financial support to engage Senegal for emergency power supply up to 70 megawatts. Gambia. Dear sir, we write to respectfully seek government approval and financial support for NAWEC to engage Senelec for supply of additional electricity up to 70 megawatts on an emergency basis. Iko Johnny to problem ole soto. Iko pour yeta Senegal ko tenke yeta demaro nyinin kaji pour emergency ya capacity di megawatt or tangorola. Ntol we have a problem. Go alga nyi mansa kunda randal. Ni di am tajang iko UDP ko lomi be kamfarin ni banko bukata kude. Banko bele dunda nyokono banko bele fenne mantara woka. stadium otentol bulu wala na minte funtita jang and I'm with him minte funtita jang men ka play Brighton ye minte sisla tondi fam akwate play la ningambia kata awi ando a bololom stadium kendeten tol bulu dunia be konon telenga last star bankute ñin dunia kono stadium kendete men bol namanke gambia hani bangol me yalan gon wol ntella la population siata like Cape the Highland wol be stadium about 4 or 5 stadiums Gambia one stadium from 61 years me yalan ko PPP man sekonda laki yankoba minte kate play la baraka so say naweko Nawek is currently experiencing a significant electric supply deficit driven by reduced regional imports and limited domestic generation. Nawek labe diamu kan they san. Peak demand stands at approximately 110 megawatts, while overall availability stands at 67 megawatts. Subhanallah, resulting in significant during peak periods, which has led to sustained and intensified load shedding across the country. Ikanyin taleka ration ne limited membe bulu 67 onyi ikole taika a portion so wala ne niye jamfa na mete ta jammala na mete nyindla mala so niye jam switch off on ye janafa so actually tra in darkness so na mete atol fana yal off so ikole ke you load shedding wala load shedding na quote. To mitigate the situation, Senelec has proposed a short-term emergency arrangement to supply up to 70 megawatts of power, dispatched for approximately 6 hours daily during peak periods over a period of 50 days, equivalent to approximately 20 GW of energy. Senelec to supply 70 megawatts lab. Even supply of it for another 50 days. So Gambia side nali probably ni approve albaje la stability be kala courant but that's just for 70 days. So after 70 days malamu be kala ko okay, so this facility will be utilized strictly during peak demands and only as and when required, serving as a stopgap and contingency measure. The projected utilization represents a worst-case scenario, and actual usage is expected to be lower depending on system conditions. Financial summary: estimated total cost 661 million, estimated revenue 306 million, net incremental loss 350 million, expected number of days, marginal loss per day 7.1. Yalong ndeysaan Nico Gambia is a failed state. Gambia man failed state. But look, man you understand. Nganyim for platform dollar to NPP call them battle the amor. Ya jamela time. Were we ever in this situation? Prukata kurangota ka boni Senegal. Jawara la time. Ntena mana moy nga kurango bondi Senegal. Senegal bu control surprise. Mfamole ka goto GUC MSG. Whatever name. Kabrin jawara la time GUC be njele. MSGBJ mala ninjuma ibara je tata nawek bari Gambia fongole kala capacity provide ñi manza ko na biri nata itolla everything Senegal, security Senegal, internet or cable Senegal, ñun mënu ñoo dema Senegal ma ñun without Senegal sa ndax dinañ mëna nek country suñu state house soldat ñu fa nek state house Senegalais légui courant bi tamit we have to go on rely on Senegal. So legi, with all these problems, why should anybody vote for NPP? And why should these people take us for a ride? Look at you want to vote on NPP. Why, guy, some people are saying no, should you vote with NPP? Lala nyo def. Lolo sagala sinyon. Wallahi. This government is the most useless government that Gambia has ever got. Mansuma helat. So if you nit tamit nga am sa opinion is the best government demal nga wako. Kuneka sa helat la. This government hasn't delivered. Dara. Balama de ñu nekk di read ay notes def nañ capacity ñu ne dañoo dem inaugurate hospital this farato xawma lan digital ID card si yow dëkk boobu xam ne mënuñoo am courant because hospital balaa mu function nga am stable supply of electricity. Nawet bi ñëw na léegi with all these roads they don't have proper drainage system. bena taw ñaari taw da nga melni Gambie amut yoon because they doing everything in a rush politically politique moy ta ñu yakamte di sampatali ak corruption bena 1 kilometer of road war a jël $1 million ñun ñu def fa 9 million. Look at the difference. Yep, njuuj njaaj. All right. So ñun dëkk boo xam ne mënuñoo sof suñu bopp. Why right now we are in this situation. Man lu tax may ñëw fii di waxtaan ak yéen. Da ngeen a gis façon lettre yi disaster upon disaster. Dara doo leen gis any good news. Yes, there will be commissioning projects because election ni yàlla ñu nekk. Fii ba December Barrow dina commission projects ba ngeen sonna si commission of projects. Okay. Thank you so much, Sima Masako. I'm watching you from Tunisia. I don't know what you are saying. I cannot understand your English. I'm sorry. Do you think Gambia will ONDES? Maybe you spelled mistaken. On this Barrow. I don't know. Asafe Kuba. So lafta nyine folali ko nyimbanko alga sobeya. Ntebe ole folali alga sobeya ngani president obondi nyindulandu. Mse menkeno ngana ntol opposition all side ntol ngamela ning nko ngana together was now becoming a tall order abe kola yakanne fombe tole kafula no nyokanne sign bin ni uncle Larry benta ni uncle Larry diamta but ngama he's going to make clarification on this. I menfonye ako I just want to clarify certain thing. Ako there are indications this evening I spoke to him. Party there are indications and the angle it's not definite but comment direction of Katawolito. Political parties ADD, PAP, PPP, Gambia for All, and then GANU, that's Work Party Lulol, 5 plus a coalition for change, a Como Civic Society group led Kobanki political party, the coalition for change. According to the best of his knowledge, well they are readiness standing. Ta along with UDP. Bari, do commentara YouTube. No, I'm on YouTube. This Sima Mas is watching me. He just commented. I'll kakaring this track. I'm on YouTube, please. I'm on YouTube. Go and check. I'm on YouTube today. Somebody just commented on YouTube. Bakari S. Fadera. Benjibeka YouTube. So I can see myself on the screen. Okay. Alanga duwa Gambia alama alay kayro kenye pati ndingo dolbe je they are juggling yes wala be ke kanyen coalition talk soto de ali la moy jam ni tare kon dundun jana ikon dandan jana yatay ni nyindol ye kacha inantol ya UDP e boje la ko alanga real dolbe be munela da nga lambatu fi nga lambatu fole nga lambatu fi pour su fekkene yalla def na UDP win nga am out place you guarantee te nga ne wa because li chess games la imalo nyambi ikama nyambi imala be katira dame all right so it will be jang gambol kane be jang gambol ke be gambol la anu Gambia nyim patiri ngol siata ji so I kadale ni sobe ankol katata because sobe ani UMC listen, I'm going to be honest, wala be la own sort of coalition of form kan. I'm going to be honest. Bari fo affaire bi gëna fo challenge bi nekk moy yalla UDP alintol nganda bo ni jël ko na Sonko ale la moy ngol ndol UDP ngol al nganda bo ni jël ko na Sonko because saying e be kan tolle jëlay kon tol ko we are the biggest party led say nga tay family ngaji be fo be consensus total na itolo nyin ka fo fulol sa ko say ko UMC ngame from Grapevines ko yela registration of total say ngaje waso Gambia fo ko yerje nganna bro jele wali abe fenta fa nga congratulate nga ko nata wala keta congratulate ko yela registration so say nata mu registered political party say ni sobe ya be the same wavelength so itolo jumala ba bulala jumaay that is their take. All right, so party ningol be move kan ini ñu dolbe kacha kan ñu because it all the one candidate led wala na ñindi amol be siala numbers don't matter And I will repeat here, and I'm not going to be apologetic about it. Any politician who says numbers don't matter, you are not a serious politician. And I will repeat, it's just like when you say numbers don't matter in arithmetic or maths. Something is fundamental wrong with you. If you say numbers don't matter in physics, something is wrong with you. Okay? It's just like when you say what forms water? Chemistry is H2O. 2 molecules of hydrogen and 1 oxygen, H2O. What a water tea. Basic chemistry, right? So, saying, nite kana, iko numbers don't matter in democracy. I don't know what's wrong with people. So, need to be a candidate led la. Malebe mun variable le use la apart from numbers. Because ni be la candidate led la ngame delegates all in a carta. Is that not numbers? Yalantola Gambia is people are just more from of a made a favor. So say intolu nin party all lebe kachakan. Wolul and GDC Momalo will be turn in direction of men now. Mela stands long. Alright. But this is what we have been updated. And now it all damal bitalale. Yeta yela own candidate led whatever about Funkel. And at a easy lade. Because not some of the ardent supporters of some Sobe are already online. I will tell you UMZ and lead. UMZ van go to all and delay. So it will level leader. So but that's not our business. So man so them are one is suma dugo suma game is lolo because man ñu ci suñu lane bi ndol ben lane neto ndol parti yor ben laftan endorse la wol sing endorse me ngata ño bari lo ko then ñun 3 horse race fon keda ngamara hopefully ñun drama fon be stop la online mo moy ta nga den campagnal sa candidate ñu dem out kan moy dem dugo state house and then the Gambians will have to decide nin katro fighter well let Gambians decide ndolbe men kala UDP well on this time around na make sure na electional result men quantita men fight away continue judge kanake na make sure na polling agents all there are no lapses because after this year we cannot afford to have lapses because may God forbid if we have lapses nobody's going to listen to us. Let's know that. So we have to make sure no lapses all nkana na polling agents all pare. Let's be extremely vigilant. Not that campaign local. Wala gana important. But in coalition on your nene of Mobile, Patio Dol Biji, Nita Jane Dol Kachate, Ebaya be Brinta that platform Dolto. Beringa Uncle Larry Lani report di Sobela representative member de Malaficato for Ako for PPP and Aswale Bentola side. Well, your indication only didn't dollar. And this evening, I had to double check Uncle Larry because Nkofontele Mamo Kuba. I repeat nya ko il a representative dolio indication of the UDP. But yalam political model BJ they switch. Got to switch more. Nothing is guaranteed in politics. Okay. So it all fanango, it all ning wolfanana molbe kachakana. So the proof of the pudding is in the eating. But what is important is UDP at least 5 political parties all mengama and they idiko and I'm not saying I'm right and it is wrong or she's right, I'm wrong. Ako at MM 7, but I don't know. Maybe there's a 7th one I missed, or maybe Dr. Mani may have said the 7th one. And I'm not saying that she's wrong. Let me make it clear. And I'm not saying that I'm right because I could have misheard everything. But I mail reading all ADDT, PAP, PPP, GFA, and GANO, and Coalition for Change, almost civil society group. We call for an willingness expressed to be with us. Okay. So, Nintol Ninunia Doku, okay. Ninyunientol endorse, it will be a formidable coalition. It's about the narrative, all right? Ninga soton we don't go alone, we go solo. Nindol fanang jumala betulaji doi malo will be turning direction of menna because they are very quiet, they are silent. GDC so be MC ni wol fanam because it all fanam be mokili na select la. Okay? mo kelin ñaari imam munuta am ñaari candidate munuta am, and that's going to be very contentious because na cousinol wolbe parere ñaabe mabra wolbe la fla bulala moy so be angol fana be parere ñaabe Gambia is going to be very interesting, but yalla man suma yon ne ko fa dama jox wax rek generally ñom ñaar let them just go and decide who is going to, but what is important in Gambia pareta wallahi still we should be able to remove Barrow atuta Gambian certify la lebul hanatara na coalition candidate for election la Gambian to be decision okela amanke ko molle bola nam banta Gambians can still vote Barrow out nim pareta hanata candidate for dolbe lori ba fula how we need one united coalition yaje ndebe na opinion men dilaga ni united coalition of on it may be counterproductive. You know why? Because ndenga model lon, for example, ni ala usenu like a coalition leader. Hana ila party leaders all sonta. Ila mol fonka loja ne gafo ko dogo NDP and NUP mantara na side ni party light nala imantara na side NDP mawol fanan kalangolo. But it wol to mantara listo bala. Onkolari wole ine mendina NUP wala lamin jeda aboti. Atule leader design. Ika dolu jele fon hana tara ila ni esa fal nata ko I endorse Bausin. I'm just giving an example. Ala supporters of dolu jeta file Bausini because ila mol ka fole online. Yes. O coalition CFA mun na fale bal. Ndan kontron coalition. Nga genuine coalition le need like coalition o menke the 2016. Coalition 2016 mo be natale united. We all back up one candidate Adama Barrow. Men not a Gambia Jamfa. But there was nothing like, I don't trust this candidate, I don't trust this candidate, I don't trust this. And I want to say something. I repeated this today in evening. If our numbers don't matter, UDP is not winnable, UDP is not winnable. But opposition to Malaka UDP dan Carter wala Banko kan. A particular funny. Party Jumala na UDP dan Carter wala. Need they go why you guys don't have enough numbers to win. Do you have enough numbers? We are nearer to the numbers than you because you guys are far from the numbers. A party that has been 30 years, ni election oketa. UDP la numbers they are declining. Akonto la number be decline kan. Yes. Party Jumala la number must decline apart from the incumbent. Because stakeholder political actors all be siakan. Ngani example the 2016 Mama Kande joined the fray. Mama Kande 400 and something thousand sort of mala jelle fon sort. 100 and something thousand votes. I kartawolta UDP bull, I kartawolta Yaya Jammeh bull. So obviously UDP la percentage but decline now. So now we have more players. But that doesn't take away the fact that UDP like a second. Pati namana UDP dangu banko kam. Anong nte mang yalong Gambia election of ni di amde ko we are just bad losers. You can command wala we are bad losers because every time ni election okay ko then you search. But let's remember prior to 2016 the ballot boxes were being moved. Sojaro leke dundu box kono yeke Samba regional center sike county. Kabrin PPP jamano wala biji ika ballot boxes all move le. Counting on this spot started in Gambia. When? 2016. And we need counting on the sportsman, probably coalition was not going to, would never have won that election. So you guys judge UDP on those elections, but what about the atmosphere at that time? But that notwithstanding, we always rank number one within the opposition. But in UDP, we don't have numbers. In fact, UDP Tasna, UDP legi election be the proof of the pudding is in eating. Even after this fallout, we had two by-elections in the Gambia. One in Kiang Kayaf, and the other one is Fonyi. NPP won in Kiang Kayaf and they won in Fonyi because UDP did not put up a candidate in Fonyi. But in Kiang Kayaf, who came first and who came? UDP came second. None of these players decided to test the waters. Anu niye nyininga, equator because they are new, they are not ready. They did not test themselves in Foni. They did not test themselves in. So what is clear right now? This election is going to be between NPP and UDP. Who is just fooling yourself. Yalon Gambia all man quickly understand. Nyin TikTok diamolu, nyin social media sisi konkon, and Gambia political member kiji someone in banko. Gambia political party will mele base soto ale gibe. Kiang mo UDP la base let. Certain parts of Badibu mo UDP la base let. URR mo NPP la base let. Ishonta emanso ila base lom. So nyim party all me along they are coming ila base me bintole. Maybe somebody can help me. But need am de ko to le banko be tale. Isa fa ñun jël nañ dëkk bi yépp ñëpp ñun ñoo leen amee i koy combo fa ma bi l'état ñun jël nañ combo yépp bentole la side UDP isa fa ko Brikama West Coast mun na base la ci i show long ali amera wol men okay wo 77,000 votes meli ya von Kiamani Yankuba Dabo need am de ko be manke UDP nkoti but how do you know ntol ma fa be mu UDP nkoti so dadi elben jibe kan dadi eli alon ne ko dia moment ka jang online and on the field among kilende and no nyim patiol jama balbe shock sotola in 2021 election 2026 election jama balbe shock sotola Gambia carte foyo vote molka voting ke nyami a complex tabak and social media dia moment killing NPP wol suturo membe wol kan wala incumbency baro woto mani mama kande lota gimara mama kande ya busulo la ya fantim fatanga busulo atata boy sey buto ko woto mo baro manke president bari baro ni aje saying molbe NPP kela incumbency suturole be NPP la non te UDP lo ño fonta adam baro defo bari incumbency la momo si de wala bari ya jame bi ya jame was wini because ya jame fana incumbency lo ni bo imam PPP je brim PPP bola maralola PPP buka kuma say. But PPP ruled that country for 30 years. And they were winning landslide. But bring PPP bolaje, say PPP kamone soto. APRC fanan, apart from Foni, ika win mintole. Kabrin jame botaji. Ale region killing for apart from Foni, ika win dami. Hali nyin dipito be bota Foni ne. Aning malo minto fo bundu lomba, malo fo bundu win fo fabakre to monjata le sadje. Bodo wod blato. Kiang eman kumaji. Base eman kumaji. Jara eman kumaji bar biri ya jame be president yala ka win ñin dulal betol so dallo men men ñu samba kale nan Gambian politique dimension be wala ñama ni be president yala Gambian dol bi ñom gomum dara ñu ne nte bu commencer oppo sa kon nañu santon kol nañu santon kol mo problème mol billahi wallahi de ka Gambian ol batandi baake fam e kam batandi baake Gambia election of fam to lekan tol fam tora fam because it all they don't vote on issues may disrespect it all gamene for ha mo boka president oppose barobe tenne barobe courant samana jang barok samata jana fenketa jana so wala kake challenge wala kake challenge oti but no wonte UDP ntolu manyo manke unity so jama babe jang they are in for rude awakening on the 5th of December because mona menakela itole America nani TikTok live also ha ndenga Gambia bita politically ka baseless soto Adama Barrow win the coalition because I relied on UDP la political basis. So Nyindol fanan kafutaji, together we won. But even political base, it go just yebuna out of anywhere. Gambia no le katro faye. What on you wobekala record let Gambia. Mafatekala in politics you never say never. But wobekala state of chocolate. Abe dunia ho bele chocolate. Because honey pastef yala basis also. So ite man base so ite binala TikTok auto UDP o finish tale UDP motiji ando nga nyene foye jang nkoy ko alu UDP fo mo jibe hanina diaspora jang ndola diaspora structures they are intact isa continue le mo jelle bota UDP diaspora mel migrate you can count them It's not even up to official or name. Mele alongo official kal na chairperson or chairpersons all they are pretty much intact. 100% or 95% or 99% chairpersons all. Na executive members all. Mel Mufta is it I just want to give a number. Is it even up to 20, 25? I don't think so. You develop that structure all days have a moment. So because the political structure is very much intact. You understand it? But alinga focus natanying three-way race lah. Probably that can bring a blessing in disguise. But the ningo alimbenga one pot or one pot from at a possible lano. At a possible because take a cool nyame. I'm not going to shy away from it. Ndenga predict junale. Kapre serum. We are heading towards a three-horse race. Metaphor platform because Ning Molka Fontekafo, my candidate's name will be on the ballot box no matter what. Well, they are hell bent on the contest. Esa fana na brother esa ni fana data platform also. Nga esa la diamo dol je moy it sometimes is shocking. Esa ka the other candidates all disrespect nyame. And you need diam dala kuola. Ala mulse funti ya foko ha why is Esa not entitled to his opinion? Yes, he is, but we are also entitled to opinion. Deka bobu ñun ñepp fa M. Lu nit entitled to the opinion ñun tam loolu lañu entitled because ako we shouldn't replace Yumfum for Yamfa or something. So who is Yumfum for Yamfa here? I don't get it. Because all these leaders, they are all capable of running the Gambia. Yes, Issa Fonoko, this is my preferred candidate. Like I told UDP, I like Ushenu is our preferred candidate. But it doesn't mean that the Mama Kande Gambia Marati, Gambia Sambala Kuke. It doesn't mean that the other candidate are. But it will get Diamo Nyameng, Wolong, or the need Kujanga, Kumuna Yubure Dekabi. But who goes to university to study presidency? Janga is ever important generally. But wisdom, a buga real. Man, to me, if it is scale of preference, man lula gena high. Just nga am the basic education, muna communicate at niti, muna read files, man, I think that is more important. Bepare nga am wisdom, bepare nga muna buga se real. Man buga real, man dafa important ak man tolo. Because some of these people, they want to do coronation through the back door. Back door coronation la ñoo ut ñu ne ñun dañoo do coronation waaye ñoom dañoo bëgg a dugg si back door bi def coronation yow amuloo numbers xam naa ne su ma waxee loolu def leen dee naxari waaye dëgga moom dañ ko wax amuloo numbers amuloo structures amuloo any elected official amuloo councillor amuloo député amuloo mayor yow nga ne ñëpp dañu war a randal yow yaa war a lead coalition gis nga Gambia yeneen wax yi soo ko dégga sax dama di jaaxal sax Alpha Photos génn na fii mu ne UDP ñoo war a lead coalition ne loolu some people are accusing ne ñun ñoo nekk si gannaaw kooku APRC la waaye dégga la wax def they criticize UDP ak lu moo gisee just like nooy criticize NPP waaye on this occasion lu mu wax dafa Alhaji Tabora Mane he said UDP, you are a lead coalition, and I'm happy Ala party is on the list that are ready to endorse this party list. Alhaji Tabora Mane is a philanthropist, politician. He has been there for his country. But nga buga rew, gis nga buga rew man fan la ko de mejoye dina ko wax fi xamna ne du neex ñu bari waye bu metti nga taxawal sa rew you are ready to put your life in harm's way. Man lolo moy buga rew. But anybody can come up and say, I did this. If you are working for government, you are being paid. Yes, that is anybody. Like these civil servants in Gambia, they are all contributing their quota. But the Gambia, what is sort of no? birim banko be kolearin karana jamale kodi banko la de UDP furata wato men to karnal fo bukata ni invite pour join party ko ne buko son tenga mira buga real. It's not I work for the country, I went to do this, I did these files, I at international level I did this, because that you are being paid to do that. That was not pro bono. It's not free. So but me monekela wolo nyinti ko candidate will be in your bunya. But nide kata ka fo hante baro replace la with Yufu Jamfa. Who is Yufu? Who is Malay mun tamle fo use man nyina telephone. But kafo technically inte baro bondi la je ngam moke je mi alon ko is also baro. Who in this opposition is similar to baro? Jumal be je mi alon ko isa ko amari baro mi na nyin tilimbali amen kare kamola banko be tinya kamola nte I don't know, falling more in disappointed. When they have opposition leaders will be, I expect them all to do better than Adama Barrow. Maybe somebody have a different opinion. But it's a lafi palazzo la nyaonya. Because among these leaders, the Baushinu, Munana lafi atele ke lead ati, atele Gambia lead next. Because I made a killer in Banko yen. Baushinu mantan nafulu nyini president yala. Baushinu has already accomplished. He's a successful man. Ayala corral sotula, ala dimbal sotula, nyanta membe sotula sotula. Wo katado ko ke Gambia wala sutaji. And Baushenu has always been vanguard of the laws of the Gambia. Alani law protector for wala dun the problem ko in 3 years jotna ko nga Gambia constitution of law. Birim mol fundita jay lafta APRC bani la Baushenu la lota jako APRC te ban. Yes, birim falindro ke the mol people were calling for APRC to be banned. Baushenu go no, we cannot ban APRC. But ibuka credit dia la wala. Ite mo jela line ya credit wala. But atele lota jako APRC will not be banned. Why should they? Ako Gambia no leba choose of the control for APRC or not, but mote APRC ban because I believe to Luala. Okay, Lua akawole guard. So you know Gambia ti nyina na nyanda talaje, but nyim banko be da men sayin teng. Nyim mo kutol men nata. Nte nyim mo kutolu nte te recommend la. Mamodo fonte recommend la. Hey, ntolbe struggle ko nole. Yalla mana nante buka ñu trust nte sey ko sedili ma fay te kala president ken dati de ndol birimbe struggle ko non kido ta jambake ika ñu men beji hawti lebe wurla wotu mo hanen ngap ibuka fo because ikala fele kata Gambia di malla fini ya jame dum problem ko saying they are all over the platforms ike sisol konkon ike sisol konkon Mona na kabiri wotu mo dindingol man join struggle kono e mako e ngabo ñu struggle. Maybe the struggle would not have taken us 22 years because nitol be nata the more the merrier. Nitol be nata kafuta manu. Maybe that struggle could have been just 10 years or 15 years. But they sat comfortably. Ime dabola je ikoitol ni di amta momo yako man lila def si struggle because lolo mom nobody will say I didn't do it, but we didn't see them. Because don't struggle ko ngamol lon mele yalon ke kale my fati na la kumbe my was in the struggle. Yes, my was in the struggle. My was going to ECOWAS akamol safe electoral. These people, where did they go? You never see them at the Brussels and EU Parliament. Protest all ibukeje protest dula. You don't see them, and some of them were working in Europe here. Bibi Dabo used to join our struggle. Bibi Dabo kata protest wala number 10 Downing Street jantolim Bibi Dabo protest okay. Bibi Dabo be London, Bibi Dabo mu kebality. Bibi Dabo se loro afo konte mu kebality tol kebala kata protest. Bibi Dabo kata London protest. You know be ka diamote be Europe le be bankol kan. Jumala na leje nata solidarity with Gambian protesters at that time. And what was it? What monela reason not? They sat in their comfortable offices. They go to be la connection all the dundila be funkla jang. We have to do those yardstick pour que molu taka molke palasor ni momo ya la banko kanu aba la banko value la ila banko be kole yari yelo la banko nga taxawol sa dek lol la alright ngo dole ko gundo ko mole ya banja malona operator jumala ya ban bare mba chakla gundo ako na UDP support la dole bi na operator na moderator fane ka tare banning ante bu ko mo block bantaba I hardly do bari dole ko ya block jam so nata janne ka diam ñun nawe ko la ba so kutale it's past 11 already and then coalition ko alinga diam ndefo ngamla diam fon soft le sa info you know ni manta ni other platform to buka kacha bari UDP ko la nga focus because it you know ida malle bi la coalition form la ñu ne seetaan moo dax si ndaje olof Njaay loolu la wax seetaan moo dax si ndaje ali nge bule fo la coalition work out bawon tol ko parti led itol ko itol lafita candidate led la yete la candidate led ke ha ñu ne seetaan moo dax si ndaje all right so itol da maleta bu ko malo kilin jumale babula because sa itol lebe diare ñom ñoy li ñom ida maleka ñola agenda post itol lebe itol parti flow le kana ka fo mo le ko numbers doesn't matter. Let's wait when they go to their candidate led whether numbers matter there or not. Because killing the killing jam fall. Alright? Because you know baby tale be lobbying kela. You la delegate so le katrofa. So ni carry winter. And when they galo ne ko sobe ala supporters so dol bijang. Dear Talib ta they will not agree. Talib and supporters so dol bijang. Mafoi bede near esata as the coalition it is on. Yes, it is on. So this is going to be the complicated la jande ñu ne bi nakela so ndolu setan mo tax ci ndaje ñun ñu gëna ci mbir bi set wecc because since i control on the spoilers ti ndol ñun ñoy spoilers ñun nanguñu legi gëne leen spoilers yi yeen ñoo xamne yeen da ngeen dé défar dama ngeen tok ci neeg bi ngeen waxtaan and come and tell us who your candidate is ngeen join the fight ñu gëne baro lool mo ñu saf waye legi everybody wants to use UDP as a punching bag UDP ñota Gambia du dem UDP dañoo di ñu ne seetaan moo tax si ndaje ñun génn nañ ci seen coalition candidate top bi best set wecc ngeen dem we want to unite and I'm saying people are saying wow let's all come together hey buga nit kenn du ko forcer buga nit do ko forcer so ko forcer sa du am jëriñ it has to be genuine it is absolutely meaningless you know dañoo jëf coalition si lamiñ mbadu nga molta say nga few people ta yena diamu ñu coalition nkanem sol do leje ya mera wol kana wol nga mera fo TikTok lay wol sele bam because wol mo wol je dal la jang jobis suma broda bi ñëw na jobis king jobis de gis naa ko fii xamanda dina ñëw buga naa dégga si king jobis de king jobis ok ñeneen ñi foguma ne foog naa TikTok lay wol selendi because nga dool di janne sira hea yamro na naata jambam ana king jobis gis naa sa request fii de ana TikTok ni wala dama buga dégga si sa baat bi may camara bio nga suto duta la programme la ke ngala ko le ke bi
because ini tajanale problem tala ntom fanambe Fatma tale life mala numbe nje ndo ngamera right now ngamera Fat wal fanambe life la
oh Fat wal fanambe life la beta Fatma kalam da ko Fat wal life la
yeah anyway ngamo bi konton men be la moyro la an men be live line ko janga mo bi konton brother sek yalla nyin coalition ko comme ya fa ñamen tol ñen na mañen na fon ni ka discourse bi kon tol dabo ta jele say
mbadu en tol dabo di jele say
mali ya fo bari memmina kala alin tol nga ñi susaron ta do nga singo bayri memmina kala itol media mo kanne di be jam fasite ka UDP kan but at the same time tol kilimo le fanan ni baro be dia mo kan bi le ngaw moy Omar le ba fo kan Omar ko na kosin solo I am baro je sirne face à face baro kaye ko ibe lalan kanne o ila case ni mba
juma Omar juma le wofo
Omar abe UDP la de bi fatula life
okay what anyway ma
Omar de sele la jalle
no okay ngake rek nga fodro reportedly ba ma doubt ma photo nyante de yeah
so ako if the man be dia mukandela police no at the same time because you know ni watata baro wonen baro tata side ye do to do meeting ke face to face baro kai ko binale lankan o ngela case ni mulen
case jumala wala ala mon case lo wadi
ko commission membe kere
oh okay
ha ye wala fobi ya jele yo be pare fana ni na taji ben ta broda se ko nyin party flo mambula ntolla ko le sono ko no adia ta nye bake le because mona mina kala yalo ne nyuno according to the rumors 2021 fellow do fon ketan na nyulle asa dole be kon wala asa UDP fel adu secondly fana esa falla molo hanni esa fal bulata kole sono nyin kono pour ni UDP ala mol ke karto fay la UDP dol
ala modol be hani esa UDP ando esa karto fay andi ya ila mol fo ko fole fon online fay ka fole
yo nyin dol fana nka moy wol fana na ko hanna tara esa le tata la ko hanna tara la mol tata la UDP ke to te karto fay la UDP nka moy la live le yaje yo sa nyin ko be nyame nyimma aman sonkasi aman fitinasi men stano wali ta do fana men stano wali
wa ñu mëna anda ñu mënuta anda ñu bay lool la de wala
exactly because ni na ta ñi be fanga kana to akatembulu to ku ya ken sa le fonte bayri itama candidate itala candidate to man hani 1% of fanga soto itabita lala mol kamen yalo ko more than 200,000 ye la wol ka mol ko ani ko ale sono le ke ni man place dila o man position do be do dila e kuma ta ko ni ko ale sono kele e man so na pala position dila ya jel so na fa ta la pour min ni ko ale sono ye ta do ye ta la nyo ka yake ndol fana ni men ba ke no la ngake amon dia mo fa aussi fa yo nta dal nta be gambia dingol mbe men fala gambia dingol ye salon ko carte fayele kana is carte fay very very wisely gambia manya na mistake la jam
bari may yana studio kuto janyari na studio na installe de UDP la
fantastic yala UDP la kubuka tarde
ya
baba usena badu asotele UDP la kubuka tarde UDP ndula kuokudu regula
ala papa jala ya post
woni nyaada ha na studio kutolo woti dadi el la fe seleja yen congratulate na studio kutola dadi el
exactly
alin ko alkana anyana alin congratulate han NPP fo ma studio so NPP man government in ibe man sakona man ila own political media studio so
dia mo bitamen no kambake wala mu gambia dingol ti carte failan carte fila sita is just few months before be na carte fay kon moli binale be tulo dilal moli binale be mano dilal moli binale be 100,000 o dilal bar 100,000 o ite dingola generation o be anita fango yela entire generation of data ya awafi 100,000 ola for 5 good years 100,000 onina tata gambia marso to be 1 month da panso atakele including nibe mano sana 1 month da panso wallahi da pans kendo afama atakele so barsa ni mona ta yete nyaku ayenene akafo ko hin kodola o hinyin na yene la entire generation of data ya be wafi ma because of 100,000 or 50,000 ita be sila for another 5 years ise ku yanne ku je membe kele ta ku no laje ise ku iku yanne ku je men ibe me ise ku no do damen to ita ku no laje ise mu ta ye arrest for no reason adu ni ko ila ibe la ni ko sila so ite la entire data ya wa 50,000 or 100,000 so Gambia dingolu I'll vote very wisely this time around. Alinka na mistake or make. Ntabe al dandala la wodronela. Alinka na mistake or make. Dingol le balibulu. Funding ke le balibulu men yalon ko. Banku
dingol. Ado boy dugana si gewji.
Yeno president wo banko kan. So alkana le.
Bare may barokata l'hôpital wala inaugurate ni sibito farato.
Wala tin nka fo Gambia dingol ya albe ko bele jela na ki wato
ibe projecto sifa bele yella Gambia ji
ko bele jela bari ngamere janni bitaw kele ye kurango raglendi mol ye banko ka ye jio raglendi mol ye banko kan janni bita leptano yella at least banjul leptano hay mananji
Ikata sarangili yalla la Senegal. Iko Senegal ya sarangil la 70 megawatt. Sarangili yalla.
Senegal kan supply courant lan tol fanan ka Senegal supply courant lan amam hani 4 days famosi na wek sentita yeni masi ko fa mol benyal.
My available message also from Gambia. One of our somebody's in the Gambia. Akonyo ko Sehu, I'm enjoying your program. Akonyo but Sehu, politics aside, the roads are in a big mess. After the rain, you don't feel that Gambia even have got new roads. Akonyo ko the worst planning that this government did is not putting proper drainage system where the water would flow. This whole thing is nothing meaningful for us, and another government would have to come and redo this all over again. Sad. Hey, if I get hakilo blandi ndoma. Avaraga ngara modo ya. Okay, Mariama Shaw.
Let me just say this quickly, because
okay, G dari ali atemu NPP called in alunta wala alngate so.
Congratulations to your new studio. Yeah, Electoral.
Ha.
Nim moy ku kendo hani ni mantra ku killing ka acknowledge the is that's a good thing.
Ha.
And one thing we have to understand, in politics,
for
you to stay relevant, you have to continuously be invested
into
your political. The analyst talking that which is important. Say there is no miracle in politics.
There
is no miracle. Politics is all about statistics.
Yes.
Because near
the politics, economics doesn't matter.
When we live in a delusional mind, political miracle is statistics and is the numbers. And near the dunya dawada, they even make prediction. It's based on the statistics. You are not part of that prediction. It became more than and the little goes Saturday. So more kind of more nene political. Niman invest.
Yalong Daniel Nyingamundambele in football, if you say goals don't matter.
Thank you very much.
It's a funny like statement. I come to in football, you go goals don't matter.
I've concord with you for the longest time. You believe there will be a third force.
Yes, made our follow.
Force is gonna come about. From my observation, I don't believe Talib would spend this much and invested this much just to take a back seat.
No, he wouldn't take back seat. No, he wouldn't.
Anybody who is politically conscious, you can see that.
No, but Daniel, let's discuss it. This is why he left UDP.
Absolutely.
Because he alafita flag bearer because Monekata, he initially said Nimba was going to apply, he would not apply. But when Bawusen, that Bawusen is going to be the flag bearer, he tended to recognize and said he will leave. And this is why they formed the movement, because he wants his name to be on the ballot box. And no matter what, his name will be on the ballot box. And now they've got the registration. So who is going to stop him from his name? For Natara, that other issue, Kalemea Longo, there are speculations.
And then say,
where
notice all these leaders, when they're calling for a coalition, we are open to work with anybody.
They also, that's just a political language.
Exactly. Neither see they go. Mambala coalition already. They are open to work with anybody. You are putting yourself in a prime position.
Exactly.
So what I think, we analyze politics in a different way. I don't engage everybody in every platform because we can't move forward.
But I'm not more moral, battle and people go. No, but Daddy L, Yamal Baroma Mols until oppositional some more, I can damal kum jundi nyola ba, unkana unified.
At least congratulations of this new achievement. It is an achievement.
No, I said it in the other platform today. I think I'm welcoming it. You see, yalo nimbaro projects okay. Nimbaro projects okay. Momanya najela okay. Baroba kick up for political reasons all but at the end of the day, project of Gambian all in a fall. Okay. Because Barose may now have a president. I can't tell you bring GRTS, ya Jamila Masukura Samana. Still, it's an institution, even though Momo never. So, congratulations, but Allah congratulations on Makala Domandin Dorom because I'm political albe wall.
Now, I don't have a problem. Even this new hospital. Now, we should start. Now, Lota, we should more be focused on the service they're providing to the people. Then we can go after them on that. But the initial thing, Collectano is a good thing for Gambia.
Yeah.
More being to recommend that. It happened on the Barro's farm, but more not. You will add on to that service. Because it is not and it will need more and more million of Barrow market. You will have to invest into it, either by personnel wise or equipment wise. But it is what it is.
But the Domiro ko ito lang the coalition lead la Domiro.
Hey, muna sobe ya muna nte buka ulo. Muna ko. Yalo ngala ninja lo so kapo ko hai ma je mundo na ko na ko maso da ide yalo ani maso do afo kunta mano. Political, you have to engage people, and in order to engage people, you must have a means of getting to them.
No, yalo nte biringa mo esa file ka for numbers don't matter. Ko oimba ko. I think my brother has completely lost it. Yeah.
Political, when a door-to-door campaign, do yaki that for 40 years.
I may somebody lad.
Na continue wala.
But in Dolbal Boindilal this time we are ready for you.
And I've said that into the Sobia platform. You should be focusing more on selling ESA what he can do for the Gambian people. Yeah, the ESA's international achievement. Bill Becker profile, they don't care about that. They don't care what he did outside Gambia. I mean, if I fail you.
No, Yaron Daniel, they cooking. I have nothing against ESA. He is a Gambian and he has every right to seek for the presidency, like any of us. We are all citizens. But some sort of humility to nilala kultole. Akadiamu nyame akani other candidates for because akafoko we cannot replace Barrow for Yumfu Yamfa. I think that is very condescending towards the other candidates, if you ask me. Because you are having coalition partners. You think without you, the other one is just like Baroni will be in Yufu Yafalet. You cannot say that. Among political experience, sort of, he's more of a technocrat. As among a politician, not.
The thing is,
he's not a politician. Yeah.
They believe ESA in common entitlement.
Yeah.
So he should be the leader. And no, yeah, the banko ni ba minile, right? If can't say ya dealer, it can't minile, and you can't mini nabi. It military they will lay a loy.
Yalo memo politician. Mama Kande, Mama Kande janabe diamaka. Mama Kande buka mo. Yes, Amunga nyo. Yes, a comment Bobonon was very condescending. Whether he was referring to somebody at among political no, Mama Kande doesn't talk like this because Mama Kande mo politician not. You understand? Ni Mama Kande diamota akala nying piasol bela regardila, but kafoko we cannot replace Barrow Yufu Yafa. So are you saying the others ones are Yufu Yafa?
Yeah.
Who says that? You cannot say that to your peers. You know?
And there's 70,000 votes left also. No, but Dembo.
Hambar dadi elbula den ndol se continue because Dembo ngete gele kata munas ite ka fani ke munas la platform to Dembo.
One thing we should all be mindful. Political. Let us not undermine anybody because any of these candidates are capable of doing something can be surprising.
Yeah.
No, we're not in the political. It become more DBA undermined because you don't know their strength. Imalong what they've worked under the carpet. Momalo. But what I know for no, the race of this election is between MPP and UDP, and I've said that for so many times. Because it is evidence. It is evidence. There's no miracle in politics.
Atol fon ni yalong Daddy El me atol sutura incumbency non dembe busul ke la tol la atol incumbency la sutura ba non atol manke UDP la maño fawti fam yeah but Daddy El there is one president in Africa any president going to third term, that's a failure. You have failed. Would you agree?
Well, not necessarily, because I don't believe in people staying in power for so long.
Yeah.
And that is me personally.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it is not proven somebody from a mistake, because we've seen people really they stay in power a little bit longer and they're doing well, even in the developed countries. But what I can advocate for is a stronger institution, even if you stay in power, it will not give you a room to do what you're not supposed to do.
Okay. Anyway,
I understand.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because we can take somebody out 10 years, I know who can do it. We bring somebody who will take us 10 years back. That's also possible. But I believe we work more on our institution. Everybody be along can have. No matter how long you stay, but you will not have room to do what you are not supposed to do.
Boy jibi ako for Paul Kagame fe. Ite Kagame na ni barola. Sango ni banko. Exactly. But I'm going to Kagame is a no-nonsense man. Kagame fired one of his ministers for lying to him. Barola molga sunya rokele yena na fulo be put to pasara buka mobile. Je Allah serious dun cha maneka dawala.
No, but we have to give the time for the course to take its place.
What time?
Yeah, okay. I resigned, right?
Ha.
And I believe investigations will be launched.
When will the investigations be launched?
No, I cannot tell you the timeline, but not now. Even I will question that.
Yeah, but Daniel, why should there be any delay in that investigations to start?
Well, in a more democratically, things take time.
No. UK is democratic, but Janis scandal is imminently the investigation. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that.
Okay, I told you give lame excuses. How you have to how we have to find evidence. Baro yalam baro manala problem with the L, and that's what I'll conclude with you. Ye baro je carte fa samo. Ate kanyina mala ko ninga mama cham la family me fola wala carte wala. Baro kanyine calculate.
Okay.
You know baro is all about me support them. Ate anu yaje ni dankene yata. Ye tonya tamani hani mo I feel ko nde carte fa ini alaita. But baro is all about this. Ate kanyine calculate. Because mama cham allegation on member Mama Cham kuna by now investigation on the start.
Yeah, they are so
they are overwhelming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Abaraka Daddy, thank you for being here. Ilamo ngala na yeje janda na ba fala be sella nde idi.
But by then they told him and they idi de yala I naked. This is the prank of the year. Yare te karambalo nte man karambalo dara ning karambalo.
No, Karamba punch blow mendi la wose mbora.
But absolutely, you have to accept certain things. They have never in one way go. I am in any level with Karamba. At no point.
Yeah.
Karamba is vastly more experienced.
Yeah, and he knows his stuff, particularly in agriculture stuff. Yeah. That's good. What on the second round killer debate killer isa say come
Anybody imagine no debate Latin now. You have people like Pa and all of the things.
Pa Sai is doing good for us. Very well.
Congratulations and bringing Karamba to the light.
But
this is what we should do.
Nah. Okay, nyininga because mo jama be baturola.
Yeah. No. Man, now just left us for la sego from a program some maybe I for money because but I'm more big condom for Yala I come kill him for was very, very important. Yala Gambia
More camera ko mulka political parties ay kakamenti wala ko lagi kind of a hustling field. Ikake wolti. Daja nim political bestakan will have too much of parties. At the end of the day, they will all lose. When things are tough, you never see them.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's time for kate so nyanda mena understand na gambela kate fa ko.
Barangama you got dari el nyini ga question Allah Simon. Okay, is atariani because jama moli sabanje be baturola.
Left ite phone in tadi el bere pura platform obi. Albe kuran ko mem fo kante. Ha, kuran ko ning mark my these words because you know we are seeing the revelations about this Senelec, about how many thousands of dollars or how many millions. So that amount is not settled. How do you expect that to be settled in these last 5 months or more? That will never come. So let's analyze the money.
Jabi because ngam sort of from the reports $447 million dollars you spent on now. Hani saying Kamad man stop.
Yeah, no, but the areas they are holding from Senegal in Senegal that have to be paid.
Okay. Mado dari earlier Jabi.
Yeah. Simon, okay. True, there is areas, but there's always diplomacy between countries. Me alone, they can provide service for each other, even if there are areas between them.
That's
right.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Kuramko is a concern, and it should be a concern for every citizen, because this is more impact to whoever party or where you are affiliated.
Really? Yeah.
Right. Now, my hope is government to be more proactive and to be katabaki hanatara imasamana into full service, but at least to restore some sort of light, because more number will depend on income, and economically it is killing Gambia. And then it is not ideal going to election. Yeah, they can't refer. So I believe the government will recognize that and they will do everything within their power to restore it and no one again. But I am hoping just like you.
Yeah. Quran in Geo, in any nation in this world, 100%.
100%.
Yeah. So if I a serious country, an investor may have to invest no stable internet, no stable electricity, or form is discouraging.
Okay, Simon Balarek. I just want to be fair to the other people. Thank you so much, Daddy L. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Ngata nyendolia melie. Yeah, abaraka Daddy L. Thank you. Ngata Mariama, you can come in, Buba. You are next. Wa alaikum salam. Okay, Baraka Simon, thank you for being here. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Seku ye topic ma dan wala min coalition of that. Seku ngamira Gambia no ale UDP ko. One thing bije Yankuba Dabo. Nyantaka tentu batela. Because mole mati mi yalonko ala icon na ka kulje juna na kulje fana abuke de ka funtila ay fete seku nyim molu ila coalition no meta coalition kono comme talib de min ka UDP talib de nimba afenke da malo surwal ka to seku se ma ko ka be surwa ko jaran ko mi surwa to mi ten ngaje telephone surwal ka ko yiri fa soto e nyaadi
Mala me translate la nyaadi I don't know.
Okay, yiri fa soto lo.
Yeah, yiri fa soto lo, yeah.
Okay, talib ntaka korosi yani akamunta ko yiri fa soto. Se ko yaji de talib be UDP kono. Abe minki kanje yaji kabring ya application o ke IEC mela application o yaji registration o wato. Atata le rek ay Allah tay Isa Fall kan pour que Isa Fall la patifa yewo koroside hani e gentol mi ya lon ko e katanye registration center yela mollandi wol kan pour que Isa Fall fe So ni iman na register abe Isa Fall kanal na parti do mo la wala. But Isa Fall yemen for wala to nyate amante politician. Anong Isa Fall ntenga amira ko ayala politiko tinyale because last month numba ala mo electoral fall. Ako politiko koleata bakela ako min sanjilu do ko na ate ko do min de du politiko ko ama mera do so do na. Tabi Isa Fall yo fon ko fay wara minute. Isa Fall kamine for that. Take a kolo gundi politiko ko pour I was so na. So how about money yaron ko 30 years will be in Tesla because na everything sa ete ko wolti te nyaton kaya. So ndenga minge yil ko no. I
offer mintole ko akade economy spend on in the politics.
Anu kabra abo fatura kai
okay, mawoje ngawo misle.
So nte kan yil follow ba nte nin Isa Fall yin politician ya ko libe interview wala na wodan kasire ne be lama. They can understand. So I will akafo wolu wala akafo ko. They can understand it. Itel atela ka coalition wala nyami wala ko. They can another bulon nas financial wala ko follow to. Ako ate believe tamina wala parti do e president de parti do e vice president de parti do e agriculture minister de parti do e so kabra over do e justice minister the same interview. Ngon fa look at Isa Fall akamonte ko banko sa ni Isa Fall ye mira wo nyama mol min be lori mi yano ko architectural le ngol yon london so be banko ka nin oppositional ko be man sakunda la parti el tala palasol tala la wo nyama sa banko do ko ntenga mira anyanta ka ko mo kini ye tambi ibe balandi minna ni wo tambita mol sina ya jube min ya lon ko momo ya lon ko ikebe bulta momo ya lon ko yellon do soto yes skill soto ila ma fa o minna ye wodi
no Buba, I disagree with you. I have to be very honest with you there.
Why?
Esa is right. Our statement is he's spot on. Yalo listen. Coalition of Yaje Dunia Dawada. Coalition partners will like a cabinet compositional form. He's right that in coalition of the agriculture dollar, that's a universal thing. That's what happens.
Okay,
so how can you say that a woman sense make?
Okay, a woman sense make dami. I kumo yimbo in the dami. Wonan ko ako at believe la more another for the same interview. I believe come say in yanta ka more tambin. No, if you understand. So what a man sense make. Because when you want to the former king set up president yale otambi you don't have palasolta so
no but I would listen y'all on this platform. Listen, this platform is very credible. I don't want people to come out here. I would challenge things that to me I don't think Asa would say that nobody should lead because they are all yeah no Buba Lamoy hold on Mafoko Iman interview Lamoy Mofo. I'm not challenging you on that. But number one, Ibem can call a statement on sense make. Just like coming more that just like I said, Esaka for numbers doesn't matter in democracy. It doesn't make sense. Because coalition all over the world, you don't go, you have a more clear lead, a little more identify what like a minister. It doesn't know the banco Jumalito. That doesn't happen, Buba. Yeah.
Coalition of a man believe. More party lead, man believe what?
Yes. Yes.
Man believe party lead.
Yeah.
So say, Mbina believe lan nyadi le ko. Coalition on yanta ka jamin dole yanta ka lead I presidential ta ni.
No. Okay, let's make clarity on this because I'm laughing at time. What Esa is saying, party led. Manyana Sotola. He said party led. Well, party me warata automatically ye coalition lead. At it will love that sort of coalition menna. I thought to candidate-led, which is like primaries. Well, like at 2016. We had that type of coalition in 2016 where primaries happened. Adam Barrow won and he became the candidate-led coalition. 2016 was not a party-led coalition. So in UDP, in Dolko, we don't have to go through primaries. UDP, by virtue of our numbers and our structure, this party should come and endorse by Usien automatically. And then we sit down and discuss the coalition agenda and framework. Not a government. Coalition agenda. So I don't think Esa is saying here, which is wrong. Ali Yalong Nimbe more challenge. I want to encourage everybody. Let's challenge them on the merits and the demerits of what they say. But I remember them digga ni Esa man to come killing. But I meant for what like a coalition all over the world.
So problem on you, problem over that inside. Intela problem on Niman believe ko mole nyantaka coalition on your lead from some party lead. You can understand. And on the same party lead, new watch it up. Welcome in for a long time, the same thing I come in for. When I'm called new party lead nada. The same thing maybe coalition of a palazzo le dile. Yale the palazzo le dile. Motina I let him a palazzo. Am I not right?
Yeah, carry on. I just want to know what the point you're driving at. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so nin party lead nada. Maybe the same party when you want to go for alakumo man sense making the thing. Because of nation party lead la. You can understand more na be palazzo dile. But say akama laki wo party lead la. You can understand. So I believe that na wala ko kari ke president do ye justice minister do ye nyinti.
Okay, Lamin, sorry, Buban cannot time waste on this. Carry on. The other people can also give their opinion on it. I disagree with you, but maybe you are right, I'm wrong, but I don't share the same opinion with. I'm with Esafal on that. But we can carry on and let other people can give their opinion about it, because Ninko Metalajang on the same issue will be here for a long time. So you stick to your point, I stick to my point, and the audience can judge. Okay?
Okay, so and secondly, come one thing I want to cross in your coalition because of yen kanyen dia moment get a yen more flow. Electoral UDP campaign go hey, the bola coalition of Conolek. You can understand them na funti coalition of Prince of Gambia no le sa yagel na yin na fonu. Konung Usenu Dabo no niata no 2016 aman abedum bantalenum kenu coalition of the kela. So electoral the same thing, but UDP na taro coalition of the kela time ta war is very, very, very good. For the same thing, Talib lafta minje kabra abe UDP kono. For UDP ya by UDP seat ya dube. You can understand. Wala yakin na damage ni mpengo fed manta. So ndese mean for molie ko wala ko mo be na moy kanjak ade UDP ko. Na nyaton kolu ye pesen minta. You can understand. You still continue that pesen la. It will be la wokol min kan duma because of nyinde dia mo kanne pour ye coalition of min be bige wala UDP kana mansaya. Nimi ba analyze la UDP kana win but yalon ala hada badingo ite kam min fere ite understand ite wala lombar ala dina min kala ite mo wolo awa gambia no nyanta kam min lon wala ko UDP mo patile te mi yalon ko ibe lorin gambia banko lay e mantara nyaton ka ya nyino nimi be nyaton ka ya nyino la nin ite boyta signature fula e ka discourage le ka ko kon tanyi nyaton ka ya soto ni aje election on nata wato UDP to contribute la je on nata e buka juto fenna ando UDP wo political fanan kono ya hada ba dingol fanan na nyankol dilal because of the kaje ko by election o pasoto le mo pa fa na bari banta UDP buka wo sira on challenge if you understand wala hakili ma yaati akamta ko mol ka be ko UDP hadu metal ni hadu molem by election o minna sira on dige mol banda UDP bitala candidate o loje bari itajere NPP yata yaje ko okay nyilla sira wala nyinti bala fa ko meso ko nyilla mole banda yete ye challenge ye everything dekeje wala hadu mod ando nyatara nun tella nyaton ko e kamel ko a hadu metal nun tenun nun ata fala 3 years ata fala adama bawe tali 5 years because of nyin ko ita mo bielal ko ni adama jita 3 years useno da bonalo ta election la be winna bara ay banko leje anin banko anin ay constitution leje anin loi anin tonya kan wala ya tinna ay adama baro ay constitutional support ama adama baro kon fasa ay constitutional support pour 5 years so nyin yeji ni momen hadumeta no tenu aba fulan ko 3 years adama be jina wala ay tara dere hanna tan no amon kuma papa bara abe tarla deri be pour wayje isaja ay bankama so mol min be la tere mansaya la ibe korontore mansaya kama wala be kampare munafinna ay Usenu Dabo e 5 years on in sembentuya par Usenu Dabo mantara hadumering wala atinna ay constitution on fodo ay banko la loi Abuja ano halkabi wo kuma kino kan
Buba will you stop now please
Gambia nolu
so that we can give chance to the others
nimbe nyinindiro kala ala na nyinindiro ke molla na nyako ko la mi yalon ko ala daji ko beti ata andum ay ala banko kanu andum ala kumu handen ala jari kum ala serun kumo nala nyina kumo be ka tetidina bar mol mi yalo ko be promisol dila mi yalo ko nyaton kol min ka promisol di ka kumol ko kana wa head for ala ngan hakilol tuto e ka na sade ni ngi na palasol dila min diate be wala kala because of te malula ite mira
Mariano so kuta de wano
yalon de bugala fika mol code but need diamta for some time. I think inyanta stop lale, but if you just want to go on and on and on, no others will not have chance to talk. At some point, imagine El Gago Bafo so kuta because six people are waiting. 6 people are waiting. So Ntebugala fika must stop just abruptly. I let you carry on. But this is the problem that we have sometimes because eko hakil like nyambisi when you talk for some time, you know. No, yalo El Gago. Even listen, Ntella Molbe Nyameng. Listen, I've been in this game for long. I have experience. Hana 3 minutes. It just nafata talala. Haniko 3 minutes, they will talk 5-6 minutes. That 3 minutes is just there. People, you give them 3 minutes, you want to stop somebody, but then I'm more rationality. So you're on the platform. Okay, but stop younger chance the dollar. I expect somebody to do that. You understand it? Yeah. But thank you, El Gago. Let's go to Omar. Omar has been here for long. Exactly. And in Gambia, they are more mobile. On the point is, if analysis, like you want to have a topic, then that one you'll have the latitude to go on and on and on. But Ning another like group call us all a segment, need them the 3 or 4 minutes. I think you just need to stop there and allow others to move on. So Omar, you go ahead, please. Omar, thank you. Omar, you are there? Omar? Okay. Omar Mandiamo, so we move to the next. Dembo, you go ahead. Dembo.
Okay, so follow Mediamo Damado. Almost no red flag. I know platform flag. I block.
Musunnyuma lawdi.
Almost no more. Yeah, something for the Naniokono. I think the data. Something for the data, and then it's a solo more for local another thing. Lawyer. So more than you learn. Kawaha, Amadi. The moment of my coffin to the data, I mean the solo more for follow. Dana Taffington. Almost in the middle more than platform, not big platform, I am blog there because I can't buy a beautiful UDP fell down at a book what then cap along and I am blog. So, name platform flying down when you use can even the get down. Please go down because now you talk work at what they are more work at the other one I can time for the down go. You want in Tankabo yellow. Look, I knew what they got, but we wanted to ask on the walk. I didn't must set a live older. You understand? Look at the level when we are Malafila Cairo, don't I can delay, will my UDP can. Mamma, we are going to Yanni Tabulo can. But enough Mambasa 2026. Neither of the Sisimo moment. When that well, I'm having you report. 20 Baba the Charles State House.
Inshallah.
I'm betting on the other neighbor, but I'm going to Yalo never Polianing at all. Okay, Nana Kuales or say, I'm telling you.
Karavani Alasonda, Kanavo inshallah.
Because you go to Sanjita or Sanjifula. Bro,
how many ways that you have
ha, but you can solve a Kumuko. You can solve a Kumuko. It's a friend I knew.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we had that Kumakola, okay, in the point of what is about that. So, according to Male, tell the friend about the UDP. I'll get the Tony, a blue Dawaka. So, in the Alani and Safal, killing the big Gila Killy. And no matter in Safal does on the Talbaya. Near Safal on the Talbaya, Talbaya and Safal the Panfold on the Cateva Talbay. When I got a mal, a report is Namuko, Messina and Against and Ganja. And look, the Talbaya in Safalia. Impla ila impo aleso si yebna mbuna ngene ba fete go nyimfo ila benna kan so diamo bimbije ngenda kula batunga momo ya na ya ka ba judi ila impo aleso jampa ja ngene ni plate tikko ko da ja mo ja yala ko ngata no mina no ko ali ala ko do ala min ngania ali ala kan ni tabulo da ali ala ni tabulo ka ali mama al ko nak mo bu ka dia gambia no al tanolam to nya ko so ndena tonya ko nak mota dia nda bala nak wol dia moy UDP e fa wadi gambe de woni ande nako UDP la se bon le ko dia ko follow minam mayo si ita masudo ita man consulo so e man divide so ita la wuro da sa ko wona man do sando do wol neklo so mo be ñu ko be so ane to ñajale do say adal la karola ñu fa ne de la karo yidi ñu la ñu nga banko ñu la no ko dugol ko le ko le ba nga ka ko le pata ko ya le mu da no UDP baro man ta ko le la wol dina do la UDP kan ya ni la ko bi la de sen ate min man la wol akal ko ban ngara moy ka ba ha UDP le ko la ko les on ye ko la waral alma pare kanyum moya tulo la ka ko UDP mo ko di bala do banko ka ke sani mo ne bal ka ba sani ta ma di ko la waral biriya de be be du barka di jaaje ma tere apart from UDP ala ko ni ate te kala ko di mu di ko
wala la ta mo bandale
El Gago, just demo wrap up. Okay. Yeah.
So example, then I ticket I understand for TikTok or bricks platform. Ako abita ko candidate diamond UDP plus can be I disagree with the Amanta Talake. Who couldn't more TikTok for the time. Another ticket for.
Okay, Abaraka Demo. Abaraka Dembo. So let's go to Sira. Sira is next. Baraka. Nyadi. Yeah, political. Yeah, we have to sometimes. We have to.
Easy.
Yeah,
but the last of the Amadam and the whole community coming new for that innovation or coming Janibe Talebe live streaming about it. Come here for Yamentron, in Teleka won't verify. Especially Momili along with Kadiamu, come a UDP agenda promote.
Yeah.
O platform on the Hakilu Flabakele, New Kumo, Janibita stream on live.
Yeah.
Yeah, verify because science we are at a critical point.
Yeah.
Kuma killing as a more damage no. So bari ninko mo nyata ko nyum verify. Anyanda ko ele mo family nyanda verify le jumale. Ya understand it. So that min miraka wala min te ba ito molla diaspora chairman in UK here. So is it possible prove it can verify from you? Or verify from Lamin Manager. Why can't they verify it from you? Janni bita live streaming kala. Omuna mirror to drum.
No, Yalan Sira, let me just come in there. This is basic stuff. We have a group. We have, you're part of that group, right? We have a TikTok group that we all share information. If you get something and you're not sure about it, you can just put it in the group and maybe ask the question and say, what do you make of this? But I don't know why that wasn't done. I don't know. And hopefully that should be done later. And this kind of situation, look, fine. Yeah, okay, we all get entangled in it because being in Moko UDP, I'm part of it. You are part of it. I cannot extricate myself from it. And we're going to also defend, it's not because this is done by our people. We saw it online and it came out to be completely wrong and it's embarrassing. For me, I got embarrassed. I have to be strong. I was embarrassed yesterday. Okay, I don't know where the other people are. We cannot trivialize some of these things. Look, in this day and age, when you see a document online, do verification. Trust but verify. Particularly Gambia, when I get any letter from Gambia, I will talk to a couple of people to double check, triple check, and just to guarantee that this is something, it's not a hoax. And I say something, just wait whether the conventional media houses will share it. If Kerfatu shares it, Standard newspaper, Watch on Gambia is a reputable media house, then you can 100% guarantee because this is an element. And even in that case, the blame goes to those media houses, not you. You can cover yourself. Then you share it from them. But need a roster. sometimes but it's one of those situations. It has happened. We cannot defend it. But the good thing is the people who did it came out to apologize. That's the positive part of it.
Yeah.
I'm
going forward.
Yeah.
The second point about this coalition talking was it on Monday bringing a live cake?
Yeah.
About 6 political parties party led which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So, but still, they are talking to other people to join as well. Selling a grand coalition also, but still is good. Kadam nimpati lulu 6 beka futa molma. Among woman jaw one ketanate. But min kan jakal fanam. Be the platform dolto. Ikafoko benyantalan kafu nyoma. Benyantalan kafu nyoma nga kena ne kilinti. Pero nga ne kilum be keno la nyaadi le nita man son tonya. Kani ni tonya be kena balti. Wala mjinti ko. Pati mi alon ka warata. Itata dunia dawdan di wala ka coalition lead.
Yeah.
But I'll tell my left wall. UDP nyantela stand falinda.
No, that's not gonna happen.
UDP nyantela stand falinda. So yamari nyinga ika embe stand falinda. Akwa maybe coming alafta for la puru kanda nyaton ko falin sort of. You understand Bairi, Italy. Kumado fanamfa ko Italy, they have nothing to lose because Italy party leader is young. He can still go on for 10 years. You understand? So in Tanamira, more nyanta jubela, more million ko ibela interest the money jube can do blanto. More nyanta Gambia interest le jube because Gambia be done in science, Gambia be coloring back ele kafuko, million battle for another 5 years again to election.
Yeah. But I think they are fooling themselves, Sarah. They are fooling themselves. If to say that my candidate is young. You see, Alaman Tankala, Sinya Saba, if Barrow wins in 2026 this year, which we hope he doesn't, but they have no chance in 2031. Nobody, even these parties, they are fooling themselves. They got 0 chance. If they think that is the case, yeah.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you. Abarakabaka. Humble man, you are next. Humble man. You made that for like a chance delay after the amlale. Yeah, go ahead. You'll spot most of the battle.
Yeah. I'll be there.
Me know.
That's good, you know. So that so the other than that they share about the last year. Coming quite small because as I find for number doesn't matter, you know. Number is matter, you know, because the idea, you know, when the majority share. So let's go spade a spade. So the idea, you know, can be a side, hypothetically, don't go, you know, about so by right, you know, work at me for we need to get away, but it's only now a couple of people we just about going walk. You know, Tonati.
Yeah.
You know, Tonati, no more to have for knowing. Or when I know to go, no to the outcome of, you know, not on a pledging. Oh, like it up, right?
Yeah.
So, what would be there, you know, a much about it. But the only of the positive month, imagine a much about. So, never the kind of Senegal would for a couple of, you know, Pendagan play, but in only like a water. Because it's not from more. In a certain Babuda, in a certain finger. What the Kenola?
Yeah.
Certain in the car starts.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Of course, you know, so that's the kind of movie sharing, but
thank you, Humble. Thank you for your understanding. Now my Brahma Job next. Brahma Job. Sorry. Oh, Itala Saba, okay.
Farm.
Okay, farm, go ahead.
Okay. The coalition for the job of it. I feel like, this last time, that is good chair. So, it was information of it. Because y'all not even meant to. Y'all all this thing, even baby is a strategy, informational strategy. So coming to the I feel like in a way UDP like UDP FM for more for how UDP is the problem. But y'all don't go out in like UDP more down the better. You can need any information for nothing. Yeah, the information warfare never could like you don't keep your mouth shut. Because near I can do like last election way in button the back. More yeah can do like hey, nearly come on my alcana for like nobody talks. Nobody can see it. Because like no more the next mobile that you find out. Like that make us.
Yeah.
So they like like man make is very good. Can you tell me hey that discussion on that but discussion in my info. Another model like the man for but no I can't want for because now then in a plan of development.
Yeah.
Me thinking Tabora man today like I didn't interview yeah okay. I knew for you. I could when they go to coalition talk. I wake up more than coalition talk you could like the new party work at the Canada. More you can coalition talk like they got out coalition talk like party work at Canada. You can I could near cross that. I could be 3 hours before the talk. I could because more than you coalition talk like but in the coalition talk. So women go down like and the way one run. And they are called like in a day like I think I will kill up more may alone. I mean, I call this talk like I didn't go look at the
yeah.
Because he's not going to do it. The reason is, I think I don't come for the wholeheartedly, like it's coming, I think, call this a Yama. I go back like the party, you go back them out today. That's what they do. So, I don't know. He left the UDP, he left them very to calendar. Ning balance like in the year, come on, my next point is, like meaning like a left party led. So it will left the individual they lead. Say what is the difference between that and Adama Barrow? This is what I want to know. Because all the power Adama Barrow no matter what they do, like it's not by the law. Among 20 Jamaican always have to go I didn't come in the phone for the killer. Now Marina President Yala like I don't do. So like where are they? Because President Baronata, I'm more by Yami. In President do now that he can do the same thing because Kuki may look for a whatever stop the so like they like sometimes like when it's a party that is better because war like any government compatible lead. In my for UDP my for way go until taking them more to get the new water go to no, I'm not discuss more bigger parasolos of the Yaso. But he got from whatever he want individual to live. No, I did not for it like not after the island pay by I don't I think who came on because who are Yala actually will person and I think more higher I think a fire. So there's no difference between that and other people.
Okay, Abaraka Ibrahim, thank you. Applying a next, but for the chance de la Nindola because take a look at the last. Yeah, El Gago is a Sokuta in Spain. I will let you go, then after we can go to Sani Balamo. El Gago? Yeah, even after the Amla, but I feel a call so El Gago, go ahead.
Album mantala kende biso ularo fana bamba snat tajele bila adam nyaki wallahi dia mutale ya amadu to adam baro naga bambala moy bi asbete abak
Jamalon Bambas for Bambamas. Is it Bambas or Bambamas?
No, Bambas.
Okay.
No, Bambas be guy Madoko no the Babola and Yaman de Fine can because Bros Levy Baco, Gala Bargaba was so put out the Amol West report, so put at the Mary we can open.
Yeah.
mol so ko do jibe ngal dol kacha mol katari platform dia mol lante ni mol la coalition ko donte kan dabula ye ko no be dia ka mo tan ni sababe jibe ka o mo tan sababe jibe ka ita ka mire ita kada dia mo be fo ka gambia be katari ita la moy kan mo be dia no ka ko wol jadan te la sa do hadi sira fa e ma dia la ko ka ko je so jumal ni wol be hani sila wala ka ka dia ni mo me dia ka ko maybe movement on you be with one side that man
yeah
nda ko ka no ko yin fa dia o madanga sa bala ba bula ye bula
okay abaraga el
so wala anika I adele ke nunte sometimes I get doubt me adele ka time so to jadi le
you have to create time. No, but y'all manke low quote. If you remember, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I took break. So sometimes you have to rest. But Bankudogola, we have to do sacrifices because January 2026, right?
I'm live on a better than this. Anytime,
my mojatole, my mojatole. Yeah, my mojatole. Abaraga bagi el. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Alama alay okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you very much. Abaraka bagayamay. Okay, Madam Sane, now you have the floor, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Sehu.
Wa alaikum salam.
We apply. Elga, we've been going in Kandistan, and Balbe Contona. And Tenontanata MVP call that the request and Kampala by the time I got to water at a Gita. Yeah, Allah President.
Daniel was here. Oh, yeah, the Amdal father. Oh, yeah.
That year, another MVP call go. More money than President Adama Barrow Fosla. President Adama Barrow, a more promised constitution, Kutola and Maji. I am promised 2-term limit that I have a position of falling.
Yeah.
President Adama Barrow Komodian Konawek sign the capacity to telephone the generator from Castle on the Island. We found out is completely the opposite. Ning Adama Barrow Bitani National Emergency Treatment Center Ming Bitayanela.
Farato.
Farato, thank you very much for that. Bonusalo Kofananko, World Bank project women dealer, they said it will cost $26.5 million. But World Bank la profile or World Bank it says the project cost $92.33 million. Whoever is telling the truth between the world because
so World Bank it cost 93 point.
The components all were in 3 components.
Yeah.
Name one component 1: improving the delivery and utilization of quality essential primary healthcare services cost $92.33 million.
Yeah.
Component 2: project management cost $3 million. Now, in relation to Italy Minsafe, this is a project which was between World Bank and the Gambia.
Yeah.
And the project cost $26.5 million.
Wow.
But either way, we are saying thank you for that effort, but we just hope that Ning Tata record soul kono, Wako Sita, Odito Soul Nata. We hope that the accurate amount will be known to everybody. Because World Bank stated on their record, and this is World Bank, and their reference number for this project is P173286, and it's dated 4th of April 2024. The Gambia Essential Health Service Strengthening Project, and it is all there for anybody who wants to see. It's a public document.
Yeah.
The project cost amount is $92.33 million. Now, why would it...
Is that in dollars or in dollars?
In dollars. Okay. In dollars. $92.33 million. $92,330,000. That's for component 1. Component 2 is the project management of it. That's $3 million. So you're looking at $95 million for this project and $330,000. So they said it cost them $26.5 million, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Health. So we know that in the audit report, minimum better, and so was the current one which came out in 2024. So ya kata ya kemuli ya mola na fulo bukari ya ke alai isla ya bodi ya mol tu ngana do ngana bangodu.
But Sanebala, my whole differential is huge.
Well, if you want to have a look, 2 minutes, it only takes.
No, I'm not doubting your figures. What I'm saying, the difference is huge. Why?
Yeah, I don't know why they said Itola Project is the National Emergency Treatment Center, a flagship project under the Gambia Essential Health Services Strengthening Project, was constructed at a cost of $26.5 million. Gambian Kola page, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Finance. You don't come to World Bank. You know that World Bank will never keep this information hidden.
Yeah.
If anyone is listening, and if anyone wants to have interest in it, new project approved on 9th of October 2020. Approved. They've been doing a review on the programs as well. They said the project is to improve quality and utilization of essential health services and strengthening the national system for public health preparedness in the Gambia. And they've sectorized it in 3 components. Component 1 is the main primary health service, which is to improve the delivery and utilization of the quality of essential primary health care, and that costs $92.33 million. Component 2 is the project management side of it, and that costs $3 million. So this project is $95.33 million. That is what World Bank is stated in their reference and record. So if they want to come up and let us clear, correct the wrong time, World Bank Gambia government so
I think the onus is now on our journalists to do a lot of probing on this.
Sometimes journalists, I don't get them. Even in coalition Kachaning, before me Uncle Larry Nininkala, Uncle Dr. Mani Nininkala twice, I was looking at statement that came from a journalist, the 2 pages. One was on Kirfatu, one was on Standard newspaper. And sometimes it's sad that our own news agents that we rely on only take one side of the story and not actually the full story. Now, if you want to come and say the coalition partners are going for a party, a candidate-led, you should come and identify what was happening. You got that topic. But why did you believe that it's a candidate-led? Because there are 2 things going on, it's a party-led and a candidate-led.
Yeah.
At least come and tell us what happened or what transpired, and not just tell us the decorated part of what you want us to know. I just felt yesterday, it looks like the Israel and the Iranian war. In the UK, in the West, everybody was supporting Israel. You weren't seeing anything on the media that relates to the ongoing matters until when it was systematically wrong for all of them. And now they know that the entire wall is behind Iran, and that's when the topic started to come up board. But it's at a Dawda, in very many medias, they're just covering up for the rich and for the people that they believe they were working for. So news journalists all sign Nameta. I don't even know whether we should trust what they come up with or whether they just try to pick and choose what they want or PR they're doing for other people. I don't even know. But anyway,
yeah. Daniel wouldn't agree with you, and
well, after the World Bank.
Yalam di nebaro be koma la ko na ye mo ye million fo akate ka jala ko ka 2 million le fo la million.
Well, ala bankole million ala atondi Even the latest audit report, in the diaspora page, you've seen it.
Yeah.
Cash received and cash that banked, there was a variation of $5 million. So it a cash received.
But remember, Baroko, one more opinion less.
9 million no. It a 4 million in Fendundi, 5 million no squander. I don't tell you know, I was hearing him telling, let's wait for a process. What process? You know why? Every institution have regulations. They have public finance acts that tells every individual a step-by-step guidance of how they need to adhere and process every financial transaction. Every one of them, yes, they have internal auditors, but they ignore. They give total disregard of that law. You must see what the National Assembly. For National Assembly, and auditors. I thought we already have everything in place.
Yeah.
Why should we wait until that work goes to that place when we should have done our primary functions in order to ensure the documents also match what we have in the system and in the banks?
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
But disaster happened, and auditors only answer it could be taxing the National Assembly, wasting and more than millions of taxpayers' funds.
Yeah.
Time I'm in the CDS bita and Kunumoltala. Time I'm in the CDS bita kan kata ala staff la funds sold ala Kadia Musula. At that time, what is the internal mechanism of the laws that were there? They kept ignoring it. So I'm anti-NPP. I am anti-NPP because NPP is not working for the taxpayers. Simple.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna Starboy apply, then you can wrap up. Starboy, a point for place. So could I tell you Europe, but in the apply be Europe.
Honestly, all understand not specifically who can I get them to. And at the same time also it's like to Yamada, but the of in Doctor Yamado. Because you're under the platform, and then don't go out to let it. And we're now that Gal invite Lane, Galapa to Lesson, and I'm going to fly near Kaka. But you will be compared. I left to California.
Non there's on the Galafi Kadaga Bapulo old teas, like one of question in Castle.
Exactly. Remember, you told them
okay.
We want to talk. But you don't know what is Sonko, Super Kajala, Sonko, and in different day.
Oh, your Sonko like a JB.
I don't want to go like a Sonko, meaning.
Well, Sonko from La Nanjira. Yeah, and then in some go back here and got drop like because I don't want some of those foul words to be say where my Nimba pulo yo mo ya kamfale kamal
ni adundi ngafo ndoko nalo kwenye sebi waranda kwenye mabamas itele onkel bambo nyo nyada ro nyanda bishira to lela kete siwa to nyamla nina da benti nyande mo ya fu nyanda mambete ya mubajira na mistake ko kana sia banal kal bi dala tay mo dila ñu molla idan bu la ni ka caay be lef lela ka mo butul da and ni do balo ko ko man do fekk ci sey men tabi ni akana lo continue lo nyam ite be ji ba sira ñomalo.
Yeah. Okay, I've taken note of your point. Thank you.
Okay,
thank you. Thank you, Abla Starboy. Abla, Bismillah. Abla, I'm sino motor. Okay, Abla, a point for then wrap up. Go, si se kona go bento je kanyamba do bintu si se ko ngajuma invite. Buntu si se ko sehu when are you going to invite Musa Boto Sedi to discuss about his food ingredients? Yeah, Musa Boto Sedi for NPP le bintu do kare woti nam do la jam platform modo. But Musa Boto Sedi ate domoro si se o da hanita walalde si se o. So Yeah, I think I'm gonna know you manga sise di konangodi, you mu sise konangodi. Bilai. Ate odomoro. Olana he can only fit in NPP. You know. Independent Electoral Commission press list.
Solicited 24/6/2026.
20 what? Sorry.
24th. That's cool. 24th of June.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get a press list, bala.
Jesper Colley is the chairman IEC. I don't know whether it's authentic. Signed by Jesper Colley.
Yes. What is about? What is the letter about?
The Independent Electoral Commission IEC hereby informs the general public that the registration process of the UNC remains pending because.
Oh, Musa, don't go there. That's fake.
That's fake. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
No, it's saying no kachaja. Wo fake tale.
It's fake.
Yeah, it's an AI document. It's not authentic.
If you have 4 or 5 parties running down,
yeah. What monkey authentic document is Marlon. I don't know who are behind it. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but it's wrong. It's not a nice thing. Yeah. Yeah.
So I had Mariam. But I didn't hear about Safal. I don't know what.
No. What he said, Bubaloma ko esa ko nin coalition or puro mala. He's not in for party led, but nin coalition keta minister sol party ke minister tija ko ate he doesn't agree with that. Nka ko but Esalawo is right. Nin coalition keta minister sol ko balon coalition partners all letter, not the whole cabinet, but what I got in 2016 some coalition member UDP Palazzo what that is normal in all over the world. That's a normal procedure and qualify, Yeah, now when you think
Okay, and then this coalition talk, we call the victory consensus. This I think that the one led by Mano, Professor Mano. And the spokesperson is Alaji Martin. No, thank you, Asan Martin. Because Milko, they want candidate-led coalition. So if I read some of their things here, where they have kind of with Dr. Mani. Dr. Mani, but then I have it here. Let me see. Yeah.
No, what is going to apply every Monday? Na team of them update la even the ning uncle they have been few developments. So in another Monday edition, they will give us. They will always have a segment to give us coalition talks. Okay, so we'll get update from UDP in terms of what is happening now on this Monday.
At the moment, because Minketa 2006-17, covering Borough Winter 2016, Jamming Abina, Fagaka will want to APS in this letter, they passed and lost.
Yeah.
Okay. The sign, never follow the Miramato. Near more from me at the own particle, or about a particular comment among parliamentary television. Among 100 councillors for the old time in the Cameroon. Okay, so they go for a win the sun. The individual minorities, Adamaro, I mean, UDP, minority, with all independent and with other parties. So, individual sun. The president of Mamiano for parliamentarian table for 3 months. And then you parliamentarian local one. So, how come government will CISPA accept that? Because new mean pattern modern men connected. Because million 2016 the same people living in Panama. Okay, I will say this with my own perception, let me at our matter because new cattle by the presidency 3 months after 2027 and parliamentary election. The Malabar guarantee a call or more we are going to candidate next. The bottom damage. More malum. Maybe I should get a moment. Go to candidate. They can choose any candidate. Me, I don't go. And then among the days ago, ala le man councilor fito sako meyo dambe ko wo san man na tambi ni wo na to si gaman ni ke balo le mo ko do be ko tuma kale bara ko wonte wo deputy o sanno they can buy them because I don't want to go and go down to the 10,000. Just imagine that. So what if we were 10 million more? And then just man being Bangkok and military, they have interest in the Gambia and that's low. And in Fendo, Bangkok, they have money. It's in the digital channel or 3 months on the yes side, you look for in the Bangkok and engineering constitutional corner. Because in 2020 constitutional in Nakana, you didn't go from Scobana. New world matter, a couple of UDP constitutional. So, Ning general center most people a Gambian youth because candidate less. We are on the bottom down and I put you to and I put you fender table means I represent no politics. So it's dangerous for government. Government Allah to look at. You want to put the coup. Yes. That is cool. Most I take after Canadian Pomolia example which is because Omaro or passing that credibility. As I said now, interest na bakom na Bangkok Forojo, more than Yaben Bangkok. Volmi Alonko, Sembo Belale, Kodo Baby. I'll tell you what you do, some particular. More than become a media Alonko, let Kodo do that.
Yeah, but Ablai, left of an for legend. Tolkana, listen, let's not Ablai and Tolkana worry too much. Bound Tol. No, Tol Bada Boda Jelko da Sonkoto, Yala Menketa. No, yeah, Yala Benyamin. That choice will be left to the Gambians who they're going to vote for on December 5th.
I can also tell some people because more can.
Yala member Kekan, it will be their own coalition. Okay, they let them go and figure out the candidate led. It all who is going to be chosen because it all that they have an issue there. Because in candidate flow, the SIO seriously wants to lead that coalition, and Talib also wants to lead it. And Mama Kande, they are forgetting that Mama Kande has been in this game for long. You think Mama Kande with all the, he is a third force in terms of he has more in terms of structures and elected officials. He's got more. You think Mama Kande will just easily step aside? So, but the album told that I'll be able to only a formula work out. I want to do a level like Nemo la reputation of Bill Kodokang. Yeah. 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 Abarga Blai, so could a sign. Abaraga, thank you. Thank you, Ablai. Okay, Baraka back and the program was stop like for so could it's past midnight in the UK, right? Thank you so much. Still 225 people are watching on TikTok. So good I say, but most of those people are in the US right now. European is almost 1:30 a.m. in Europe. It's today is now the 20 early hours of the 26th of June, Friday, early hours of the morning in the UK. The ball is in the court of the Gambian people. Let's see what is going to work in. Allow you to record. I'm watching Sehu. I know you should be in bed now. It's too late now. You know, but we'll wrap up the show here until another time. Melbet Facebook auto. I'll love to take a join. Book a call start through. Say any more of join. They get out through TikTok. Naja Tida Bobo Kijare Savero Kedako. She wanted to join. Buba Jai Defananko, I want to join. Buba, you have to go through TikTok, you know. So Moga call star sign to the telephone. So remember join you have to get a TikTok account and maybe join it also. Okay, Alabaraka, almost to Rosiala. Alabaraka.